As media students and aspiring media professionals, we all find ourselves asking the same question. What's the future going to look like for us with AI in the loop? It's a question common to us all. In various areas of practice, film, marketing, social media, you name it. It's something no one knows the definite answer to, but we can try to see it a little clearer to use it to our best advantage, instead of being intimidated by it.
For ages, there has been new technology introduced in the media industry. First, there were cameras that were thought to be the downfall of painters. Then there were movie theaters, and people assumed live theater performances would cease to exist. When the internet came around, they thought no one would go to the movies anymore. Yet, all those jobs and art forms survived, or found ways to adapt and evolve around these technologies. So why is AI any different? Okay, hi, I'm One.
Hi, I'm Mickey.
And welcome to the first video of a three-part series we're making on the topic AI and human collaboration in the creative industries. So, Mickey, since we're talking about AI and human collaboration today, I know you're a creator, you make videos. So, I'd ask you from a creator perspective, have you used AI in your videos?
I actually use it quite a lot. I normally use it for scripting and thinking of video ideas. Like, normally I just use ChatGPT and ask it like 30 to 40 different ideas, and then I'm the one filtering out whether I like the idea or not.
Right, so like in the ideation pre-production stage mainly, do you think like a lot of creators use it in the same way, or how is AI used mainly in video creation?
In social media especially, have you ever seen those fully AI generated videos?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like monotone AI voice and then random footage
Videos
background.
in the background. It's like block text, and it's really annoying. I see it everywhere, honestly.
Yeah. I like to call those like what's the word? Brain rot videos.
I mean, why do you think it's so popular if it's like so annoying?
Personally, for me, the reason people like to use it a lot, like to make it a lot, is because like it's very easy. Like I said, it's just like AI voice. So the person creating the video don't even have to like be actually speaking to the camera or anything. You can just use the AI voice, and then for the footage, the AI just finds it, and for the editing, the AI also does it. So it basically does everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, and it's extremely easy to mass produce.
Good point. So, I mean, yeah, it's a huge thing since it's easy. It's flooding the internet nowadays. What do you think this means for creators online? Are people like annoyed by it? Are they concerned about it, or what's the scene like?
I feel like a lot of people are looking at this from the wrong perspective. They just see like fully generated AI content, and they feel like they're missing out on something. It's an easy way to get views, like a lot of views, but people are looking at it at the wrong way for me. Speaking from experience, I feel like they should just find something that interests them and twist them in their own style. Right. Use AI as a tool to just be a guideline to help, not depend on everything from the AI.
I see. So, do you think, like you said, from a creator's point of view, do you think these AI videos directly affect the engagement with your content, like the likes or the views, or are your videos lost in the sea of like 100 AI made ones?
The main problem I can think of, if the creator uses too much AI, just like fully generate brain rot videos, the real problem that can happen is you attract the wrong target audience. Mostly, you never see like 80-year-old grandpas just watching brain rot videos. It's normally just like kids around like 8 to
15.
15 years old. So if that creator decides to then change their basically niche on like what videos they are creating on, the target audience will be completely messed up.
Then I think the next big question that also comes up is, what about the creators who don't use AI? There's many people against it, for a variety of reasons. They have their concerns. So how does that play out for them in the social media sphere?
I feel like in the short term, if you don't use AI yet, is fine. Right now, it's not a game changer if you use it. But in the long term, it's gonna make everything like the monotone task that you don't like to do. It's gonna make everything faster. So if possible, in the long term, use it. Otherwise, you're just gonna be left in the dust.
Yeah, agreed. The fact that AI is already being used so largely, not only in social media, but like in all types of creative work, its impact is only going to increase in the future. So pushing back against AI completely, I think, is a futile effort. But I do see where they're coming from in terms of their concerns about how AI is being used in creation, because you see a lot of unethical uses of AI, especially in video generation with AIs like deepfake, for example. It essentially uses your like face or your voice. It can take away your identity and spread misinformation about you. There's like a lot of issues with data privacy that comes up with AIs like these. So
have you ever seen the Elon Musk deepfake situation?
No, I haven't.
Just to summarize, it's basically a scammer. They used Elon Musk's face from an interview or something, and then promoted a fake cryptocurrency or something.
Really?
Yeah, and then a grandma fell for it. So she basically lost like a lot of money.
Yeah, basically like there's like a lot of issues that comes up with that.
But there are people who are taking action on these type of issues, such as the Data and Marketing Association of UK, who say for generative AI to be considered ethical, it needs to be clear when, where, and how AI has been used, with a human proofing content before it is made public. We must remain accountable for any content we produce, just like when a human has created it. Transparency is essential. The DMA believes that self-governance and regulation should coexist to enhance the supplement one another. But even though there will be new laws or rules trying to prevent these type of scams, I feel like the best way is to educate ourselves.
True, agreed, because there are so many concerns about AI use, and it's only going to keep growing with more complicated technologies coming in. But I don't think the right way to deal with that is like no AI, ban AI completely. That doesn't do anything. Like for the companies that make AIs, release new data privacy policies instead. Like incorporate ethical practices into how you interact with AI, and have practical, actionable solutions that you can stick to before releasing the AI, instead of like releasing it and then facing problems and then,
like, I'll remove the AI.
Yeah. So on the creators side of people who use AI, fear and rejection is not the answer to dealing with AI or any of the issues it brings up. That doesn't solve anything. Like there's no compulsion for using AI either. Yes, it has its disadvantages, but you really don't have to use it if you don't want to, right? Like you said, it's not a game changer if you use it right now, if you don't use it right now. Leading a rebellion against AI is not going to stop people from using it or making more apps or models, or even its impact on the creative fields. So you might as well just accept it and find the best way to use it. And the best way doesn't have to like take over your work completely. For artists and creatives, the best way can be the most ethical way, the most practical way, the most productive way, and in a way that it can assist your work instead of like take over it completely.
Yeah, I actually saw a survey by the Indian Creative. Surprisingly, they found that 75.3% of 113 creative professionals disagree with the following statement: AI threatens my job security.
Yeah, I've seen that survey.
And someone even said that they feel like AI and human work are too different to compare because like they give different values.
Wow, that's a new perspective. I feel like we've got this all wrong from the start, because our default reaction was to compare like AI and human output. It's always a comparison between humans and like, technology versus internet. Anything new, it's considered disruptive. Like it's considered a threat essentially to our work.
Like it's gonna steal my job.
Yeah, that's always the default way that we approach things. I think that maybe we should be changing that. And I believe like another person in the survey said, the tech is cool but unethically trained. I'm hoping regulations will come out soon and limit its overtaking power, so it stays as a tool and doesn't make creative jobs disappear as they currently are. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
So after seeing all of this, apparently people aren't as scared as like AI is gonna take over their jobs. So my question to you, if we're looking 10 years into the future, what do you think it's gonna be like?
With AI, big question. I think, obviously it would have a much larger impact on society as a whole than it does now. And with the highly developed technologies that may be coming in, there's no limits to knowing how far like AI can go. And especially what this means for the creative industries. I would say based on general research, AI would shift from basic data analysis, like it does like in algorithms or pattern recognition is what it's best at right now. I think it would shift from that to more authentic creation. Like its generative abilities are definitely going to improve in the future. So I think that's going to be a huge shift for the creative industries to like take in. And I think it would be more integrated across platforms or like departments or even industries. For example, have you heard of the Internet of Things? No. So IoT, Internet of Things is like a concept, or it's a thing that connects various technological devices.
So like phone to laptop.
Phone to laptop to washing machine to AC to like anything.
Okay.
And I feel like AI might be very integrated like into this technology. Like everything could be like automated with AI voice commands, like Siri, but for all the devices in your house.
Wait, do you have something like that in your house? It's like,
I think my washing machine, but then I've never explored the washing machine is supposed to connect to my phone, but then I've never explored that technology.
Wait, for like other people worldwide, what is the brand called? I forgot. It's like Google. I have the thing at home. It's called Google Assistant. The little
speaker.
But for other countries, I don't know what it's called. Like Alexa, maybe. I forgot. Yeah, but it's so convenient. I just sit on my sofa. I'm too lazy to go turn on the fan. I'm just like, hey Google, turn on the fan, and then it just turns it on. Like,
I feel like with AI coming in like to that part, some of those things you can schedule stuff and make it automated. I don't know if that's a feature already, but I feel like it's going to be so much more convenient and like connected because of AI. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. Overall, I don't think, coming back to the main point, human creativity, I don't think it'll be replaced by AI. Even if AI is going to be used in the creative industries at a much larger scale, that use isn't really that bad in my opinion, as long as we're careful.
Yeah, I agree. As someone already like creating content, I feel like AI will definitely keep improving and I'll definitely use it. But in my opinion, I don't think there will ever be a world where AI will completely take over the creative process. Yeah, humans will always be like an important factor in it.
Of course. And when I say use AI as a tool, I don't think it's a shirking of responsibility, I think it's more about efficiency. Like I still edit my own videos, like because they're the more artistic, creative type, right? But for someone like you who's low on time, needs to produce a lot of like short form content, AI might help you make it faster. Yeah. It's much more easier, convenient to like edit and submit your videos.
Okay, so overall, I feel like almost all of the industry will be influenced by AI. Therefore, it isn't a good idea to just like not use it, to ignore all the developments. And human creativity will always be important, even if AI becomes a very important thing.
True. Theoretically, AI could replace some existing jobs, but I think the most likely outcome is that jobs will evolve around AI as a technology and there'll be new jobs to replace these ones, right? And we'll be discussing that in our upcoming video, in which we are going to interview real working creatives to find out what their opinion is on AI's influence on actual creative employment. So stay tuned for that, and We'll
Bye.
see you next week, and thank you for listening.